pause a second and appreciate what America just did? In a global pandemic with the sabotaged postal system and record voter turnout, 50 states managed to pull off a safe and orderly election with no major fuck-ups. We did something well. I can hardly believe it. And the losers want to make sure that we don't believe it. Like this loser.
Hello everyone, James O'Keefe here, Project Veritas Election Fraud Update. We are looking specifically for incontrovertible evidence of voter fraud in states like Pennsylvania and Georgia. We're offering a $25,000 reward.
$25,000? I'm sure you'll bring out the best of America's snitch class with that incentive. Oh, he recanted. I'm so shocked. You mean he was just making false fraud claims for the money? I don't believe the postal worker who has nothing to gain and everything to lose by committing election fraud, but I do believe the bribe-receptive opportunist who folds as soon as he's questioned by federal officials. Come on, you guys have got to do better than that.
Last night, Lieutenant Governor of Texas, Dan Patrick, offered up to $1 million, encouraging people to report voter fraud.
$1 million? To anyone who reports voting fraud? You know, now that you mention it, I did see some people. They had some ballots, and they were just writing, like, Biden, all over it. Really, seriously, they did. Can I get that $1 million in ones? I'm going to the club a little later. You know, it's not polite to ask the ladies for change. I think you know what I'm talking about. Actually, Ann Coulter should get that reward. She witnessed something pretty suspicious. Black people voting in large numbers. What?
Particularly the urban areas in the swing states, but not in other states, you suddenly have turnout reaching Saddam Hussein levels of turnout. 93% voting.
Yeah, what's their problem? I thought we were all agreed those urban people were lazy. I'm confused too. You know, that's probably why they wanted to vote from home, right? Laziness. So here's how it works. High white turnout is evidence of enthusiasm, and high black turnout is evidence of crime. Got it. And this isn't just coming from fringe fucks like O'Keefe and Coulter. It's also Republican establishment fucks like McConnell, Pompeo, and Barr. They're still denying a result that's blindingly obvious to the entire world and refusing to call Biden president-elect until every last frivolous lawsuit is tossed out of court, even though none of those lawsuits would change the final result. This is how absurd they're being, okay? I'll tell you, let's use their reasoning to challenge a 30-point win in a game of basketball, right? I mean, we're just never gonna know who won this game until we answer certain questions about a few baskets that were made under possible fraudulent circumstances. We just wanna make sure that only legal baskets were counted. How do we know dead people didn't make baskets? Everyone knows there's an epidemic of basket fraud. When these questions are answered sufficiently, we will happily accept the winner, whoever that may be. It's us! That's who that may be. We won. We won by a lot. And all this concern trolling about voter fraud, it's just so fucking disingenuous. You know, it's like how they pretend they don't know how to pronounce Kamala's name. What is it? Kamala Ding Dong? Kamikaze? King Kamehameha? I'm just trying to pronounce her name. I mean, I don't know what she's calling herself today. I don't know, Mele Kilikimaga? Climate change? Karma chameleon? I don't know what it is. I mean, she doesn't know. She says it's different every time. This is her fault, frankly. Just stop it. You damn well know how to say Kamala, and you damn well know Trump's re-election bid is over. It ended Saturday in a landscaping store parking lot adjacent to the Dildo Emporium and a warehouse of dead bodies. And that wasn't ignominious and tawdry enough for you? You want to prolong the humiliation with the flurry of junk lawsuits scrawled in crayon? Okay, but 79% of Americans say Biden won the White House, including more than half of Republicans, which actually impresses me. I mean, how's that for the soft bigotry of low expectations? Good for you, bare majority of Republicans, for believing your lying eyes over a lunatic's treats. Well done. You know who else believes Biden won? The assholes who are pretending he didn't. So why are they putting the country through this?
One senior Republican official told the Washington Post, quote, "What is the downside for humoring him for this little bit of time? No one seriously thinks the results will change."
Oh, for fuck's sake. So they don't mind shutting down a very important transition just to placate a raging baby who's screaming and throwing his own feces around. Okay, I actually kind of get that. So this is the next 68 days, I guess. And why should it be any different than the previous 1,393? Buckle up, everybody. It's gonna be a bit of a rough landing. Some of us will get a little sick. We've got 2 more shows of barf bags for you. We'll get through this together, don't worry. Deep breath. Peacock is free, Peacock is free, Peacock is free. And exhale.